Hello, my name is Renee Nolte and welcome to my virtual PLN website. Right now we're on the home page, which basically states the purpose of the website and that you can watch the tour video on the right. The next page is my following page. So who I chose to follow and why. Basically, I chose to follow people, that had anything to do with educational technology and everything that's related to my curriculum. I have the 5 section down below. Alice Keeler and Eric Kurtz are people that I chose to follow. They're both educational technology specialists and integration specialists. I wanted to follow them because they provide a lot of resources and training. And as you can see, I have links to their Twitter handles and personal websites. I also chose to follow Patricia J. Brown. I find her very inspirational. I once did a workshop with her for code.org, which was helpful and also introduced me to programmable robots, which I recently bought for my classroom. Computer Science for Illinois is an organization that basically their goal is to provide computer science to all students in Illinois. There's also a group called CS for All, which is just the same thing, but for all students, not just students of Illinois. And, I'm a computer science educator, so I think that's very important. Commons Media, I chose to follow them. I use them for my computer science curriculum, my digital citizenship curriculum. And it's just great resources. As you see, I have their website pulled up really quick. Digital citizenship. These 2 sections, quick activities. I actually found those recently by following them on Twitter, which is really important for me right now because my classes were reduced from 45 minutes to 30. Next section, chats. Participate in several chats. I found these chats on these 2 different calendars right here and used TweetDeck, which was super awesome and made it really easy. I participated in the EdTech chat. It was moderated by Alex Podrosky, and so I started following him. It was about creating sustainable change, which I found was great. Right now, they mostly talked about how change happened before the pandemic and during the pandemic. Also, 21st Ed chat, so 21st century education chat. I didn't see anything happening at first during the scheduled time, and so I realized that it was a slow chat, but it doesn't mention that on the calendar. It mentions that it's a set time every week, but that's okay. It was really relevant to this course because one of the questions I found, how can educator innovation, that's spot on, right? Foster those supportive environments where they can learn new ideas, find new ideas, create, take risks, and know that it's okay to fail. Computer science, CSK8, so computer science teachers K through 8. So I teach computer science through 8th grade. And basically, they mostly talked about how you were teaching computer science remotely, which unfortunately I was not able to do. My school decided to move me to tech support for staff, which I was glad to do, but I was really sad to not have interaction with my students. Illinois Ed Chat, so this is a chat that is for and by Illinois teachers, so it's not necessarily related to ed tech, so this is one that's kind of different. And basically they talked about how we're building morale and keeping a positive mindset during this difficult time, which I thought was really neat to see all the different things that schools are doing. Ideas. So I get my ideas, a lot of them from my Twitter feed, right? So I actually customized my Twitter feed with these certain topics. So I added these hashtags to my topics list. And as you can see, I made this lovely word cloud for it. It was an inspiration. So I saw someone having kids use a maze and code the Sphero to go through a maze. So I decided to do that. There's a video of it in action. And here's a maze project I had my challenge students use. I used them kind of like as test dummies. Not only did they program the robot to go through the maze, but they also came up with coding the robot to change color based on the color of the maze that the robot's at this time, which I thought was really neat. Very creative. Plans for the future. So Eric Kurtz posted a link to this um, article of his about 8 ambient sound sites for students. And I have links to these different sites for you. I thought that was great because it's a really great way for kids to focus. Quite frankly, it helps me focus. Also, for powerful routines for the future, this is by Dr. Caitlin Tucker. And here's a link to her website where she talks about thinking routines. I'd like to incorporate this into my classroom, and she actually provided slides for this that are free for you to use and share. About me page, obviously me, and a little bit of information about me. And then finally, references. So where I got my information